Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Band of Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Fairy Tail episode 190. Oh boy. Yeah, most likely anybody who watches the reaction is possibly going to cry if you've been watching, the whole series leading up to now. Even I knew what was coming and it still made me cry, just like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 4. Oh god. Yeah, I knew it was coming, I just didn't know, where or when. But anyway, Natsu and the others are still finding all the guards. It seems like there's an endless supply of guards when I'm watching that. Because I was like, it's like it was never ending, essentially. But then again, it was probably an army of guards, so... Anyway, yeah, they're having a bit of a hard time. Because not only is Mira there, but at this point... Panther Lily ended up going back to his cute little form, so now we're out of fighter. Because his transformation was up. So, yeah, this... yeah, I need a cough drop. The wild cherry ones. Because the regular cough drops, they taste disgusting. And I don't like having them in my mouth, so that's why I got the ones that kind of like, that are more like candy than anything. Because at the very least, I will enjoy having them sitting in the side of my mouth, just sucking on them. Anyway, while they're fighting, something ends up happening to where all the guards and even the execution squad get sucked into a shadow. Yeah, I don't know where they went. I would assume they got dropped into the big old dungeon thingy they were in before. I don't know. I guess we won't know until later. That had popcorn in it. Anyway, the others have no idea what happened. And someone ends up walking out. And during this whole thing, they have a scene with Arcadios and the princess. And he ends up telling her that since he doubted her, that he wanted her to kill him because he doubted her word. And he was telling her essentially that Lucy would do nothing to betray and lie to her friends about all this because she has nothing to gain from it. And she was, the princess was quite shocked at this because her informant is a guy, not a girl. So there's two people from the future in all this. Lucy and this other person. And the person just walks up to Natsu and them and essentially tells them that he is Rogue from the future, like 7 years in the future. And that apparently, in his time period, dragons are ruling the land and like 10% of the human population is left. And the reason he's back is because apparently somebody closed the gate to the eclipse, so they couldn't use it to stop the dragons, thus dooming the human race. And he apparently thinks that just because he's kind of like Neji in Naruto, to where he thinks that destiny and fate cannot be changed, essentially. And then again, this guy is... there's one big difference between him and Neji. Neji's not a bad guy. Yeah. Anyway, he claims that he's coming to kill the person that closes the gate so it doesn't happen in the future, and thus doom the human race. And they're asking, who is this person that you're talking about? And it's Lucy. He attacks Lucy and goes to kill her. Natsu tries to step in, but he's not fast enough. Guess who steps in? Future Lucy. And the reason she does so is because if Lucy dies, then she is dead as well because it's her past self, and if her past self dies, then she won't live to, be in the future. That's why she did it. And like I said before, this will more than likely bring you to tears if you are just as big a fan of the show and you've been watching it the whole way through and you're a fan of the characters. Yeah, this is the second big death in the show. No, wait. There was Simon, there was Zencro, he died because of Zeref. And that's... other than that and Lucy, there were 3 deaths in this show so far. Actual deaths. Not being close to death, but actual deaths. If I miss any, let me know. Because you guys will probably pay attention more than this than I have. And obviously everybody is upset that this is happening because even though it is the future Lucy, it is still their Lucy. And they love her like family, essentially. And everybody is obviously upset, and for some reason, future Lucy doesn't have her guild mark anymore. And from what I remember, I don't know if it was just on Tender Island or everywhere, but that mark is supposed to protect its holder from being killed. If that's only from Tender Island, just let me know. But yeah, I wonder where it went. Was it because all the her guildmates were killed in the future and that's why it's gone? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out at some point. But yeah, now she's dead. And Rogue is still claiming that Lucy has to be killed in order to avoid the gate being closed. And yeah, we still have no idea why she would have closed the gate. I was thinking when he was saying that it meant the future Lucy had accidentally closed it when she went through it the first time. Like it had closed shut on her way through, and she didn't realize it. No, apparently he's talking about that present time, Lucy closing it. And yeah, obviously everybody's upset. And Natsu, most of all, apparently, because, yeah, he looks ticked. And we actually find out, I know this is kind of a spoiler for next episode, but he claims that you took something that's precious to me. You took something, essentially you took someone precious away from me, essentially, is what he said. Kind of the gist of that. And I was thinking, does he like Lucy? And that was essentially him losing Lucy, in a way. And if that's actually the case, then yay! Natsu Lucy shipping. Or maybe he thinks of her as just friend, and that's why he was upset. I don't know, but yeah. I knew it was coming due to me reading up on character stuff. Like, I think it was before I even started recording for Fairy Jar. Maybe it was like right when I started recording. Like, way back when. And I still remember it, and yet I can't remember, like, something that happened, like, 10 minutes ago. It's so weird. Anyway, yeah, I'll get this uploaded, and then I'll work on editing episode 191, and I will see you all next time.